Hey, what's up, everyone? We are here in New Orleans. We're getting ready. Y'all gotta see the stage. Y'all gotta see, I can't wait for everyone to see everything. Just in case y'all don't know, I am playing, it is an honor to be playing Jesus Christ in the Passion for Fox. It's so special what's being done here, y'all. I really can't wait for you guys to see this. Just the level of production, just the stage. If you don't want to take the lights, the amazing audio team that we have here, the amazing cast that we have into consideration, just know that we're telling the most beautiful and most important story ever told, and it's being done. And I promise y'all, and I don't make promises, but we're very proud of what we're doing, and anxious to send this message out to everyone. And we all need, every single one of us in this cast, we needed some love in our lives. And you know, if y'all feel the same way, I hope you tune in the 20th. And I can't say this enough. It's not about religion. This is not catered to a specific religious group, y'all. This is for our people. This is for our time. And it's an honor to be telling a 2,000-plus-year-old story in our time right now, and putting things into a perspective that we've never seen before. So it's exciting. Oh, look, Joselia saying, "I love you, Jen. I love you too, girl." So y'all can ask anything you want. I mean, I can keep talking, but I highly doubt y'all want to hear me just go off. I can talk for hours about this. Oh, Jasmine is with us. So just so y'all know, the soundtrack came out, by the way. I know a lot of you are listening to it already. Have gotten it on iTunes everywhere, and that's great. Get as familiar as you can with these songs. Trust me, Adam Anders outdid himself. One of the best, some of the best musicians are on this soundtrack. They've played with huge, very respected, prestigious bands. They've been part of incredible albums, so it's an honor to have them on board with us. We have a 40-piece choir. 40. Like, that's crazy, y'all. These voices, if you hear the choir, like, I mean, it's mesmerizing. It'll take your breath away. Oh, Clifton, Ray, Marshall, seniors with us. What does the story of Christ mean to you? That's a great question. God is at the center of my life, at the center of everything I do. And I have to be honest, you know, I'm part of a generation where I feel we have a bit of a disconnect. And I'm not generalizing, you know. I can only speak from the people I know and what I read on social media, on my social media. And, you know, there's a big group of us, a lot of us out there, that we feel lost, and we've felt angry, and we've felt a bit of disconnect with the word religion, based on human errors, nothing to do with God. And that's important that we're reminded of that. So when I got closer to this story, closer than I was, because I was raised with it, I was reminded of a lot of beautiful things, like the humanity in Jesus, the moments where we've all been there, the moments where he felt anger, to the point where when they saw that they were desecrating the temple, he just, he turned tables and threw things all over the place. And, you know, moments of deep fear, where he begs his Father to take this cup of suffering from him. I've felt a lot of fear before. And you know, and again, you know, whether you're religious or not, whether you're Catholic, Christian, whether you're Jewish, Buddhist, this story, it has guidance, it has life lessons that we can apply to our day-to-day lives. To just continue to tell you what the story means to me, that's what it means to me. It's a story of love. It's a story of betrayal, of hope, a story of forgiveness, acceptance. All those things and more are taught and are huge lessons that I've taken with me in my day-to-day life, and had a huge impact on who I am today. A kiss from Romania. Thank you, Clifton, by the way, for that question. A kiss from Romania. Mulțumesc. Mulțumesc mult. I love Romania. You have a nice eyes, Emil says. Well, thank you, Emil. I appreciate that. The light helps a lot. Thanks, Jen. All my support for you. Joselia, thank you so much. It means a lot to us. Y'all. Well, I was talking about the music before I move on to more comments and more questions. Y'all can send in anything you want. The songs, oh my god, the songs are so incredible. When you hear that choir sing, y'all, when you hear that choir, I don't care where you guys are, I don't care where you are in the world, when y'all hear that choir just exude the amount of love that they do, and the way they sing, the heart, the soul, it's beautiful, it's moving, it's jaw-dropping, it's incredible. We have songs, a wide range of genres, like Love Can Move Mountains from Celine Dion. We have Unconditionally from Katy Perry, Home from Philip Phillips, Demons from Imagine Dragon, Arms Wide Open from Creed, which is the Last Supper moment. Trisha Yearwood, her songs, and that woman is so, what a beautiful soul. Just, man, Garth Brooks is a smart guy. And I'm sure Garth is just as incredible. But yeah, Seal as Pontius Pilate is gonna surprise the world. It's a very skin-chilling moment when he comes out, the scenes that we have together. Prince Royce is in the house playing Peter. Chris Daughtry, my brother, kills it with his version of Evanescence. It's one of the most amazing heart-stopping moments in the show. So yeah, you guys are in store for quite. You guys are in for quite a ride this Sunday. As you can tell, I can go on and on about this. I can go on and on about. And remember the procession that's going to be taking place throughout this whole thing, from the beginning of the show to the end. It's quite amazing, because there's going to be live reporters alongside this 20-foot cross, being escorted by the people of New Orleans from one point of the city to the moment we get to the stage. And we're going to be hearing live testimonies from these people, kids with their parents, families. We don't know what we're going to get, y'all. We don't know. As I said, there's a lot of lost and angry people out there, in all their right. We've all felt that. So when they're given the mic, we don't know what they're going to say, but we embrace it all. We accept it all, because we have to remember part of the magic of this story. Back in the day, going back more than 2,000 years ago, they didn't go to just the people that believed it. They didn't go to just the people that were open to hear it. They went everywhere. It didn't matter. So the important thing was to get the message across, and mostly to the people that hadn't heard it, mostly to the people that maybe don't agree with it, because they were told a version that is a bit far from the truth. So yeah. Why is this so important now, given what's happening in the world? Okay, this is a good question. So we're getting questions from everywhere. So why is this story important now, given what's happening in the world? I think when I got invited to do this, I'll never forget. I was sitting at home, flipping through stations, through the channels, and I came across 3 news stations back to back, and they were talking about the bombings. They were talking about a truth that is very much present in our world today, and a reality that is happening in our world today. The assassinations, killings everywhere. But we have to remember the opposite side of that is also happening. News stations, they probably don't tell that as much because we're used to that form of news, but it's a truth that should be told. The truth of the light, the thousands and thousands of new lives that are born every day. Those are lives that represent a new opportunity, that represent a new beginning, that represent a new potential to make this world a better place. And it begins with us, the ones that are living in this world right now. And it's never too late, y'all. Never too late. Happiness is a decision. Remember that. I need to remind myself of that every single day. That we don't depend on anyone or anything to be happy. It's just us. We can decide that with our minds. We can decide and say, look, I accept love into my life. I accept peace into my life. And yes, it will be rocky. There will be obstacles. I will fall. But I will ultimately decide to get up from this and continue my path, and continue a path of love. And that's what this story is about. It's about that. That's what it's about. So I just think that's why it's important, because we are facing a lot of adversity. We're facing a lot of obstacles. forget the world, in our individual lives. I'm sure y'all can relate to what I'm saying right now, because we're human beings. It doesn't matter the color of our skin, doesn't matter where we're from, nor our culture, nor our accents. Human emotion is what ties us together, and we all more or less go through the same thing, different versions of it, but the base of it is the same. And I think that's why this message is important now, and it always will be. We're always gonna need to hear that message. Oh, what? Really? That's it? Okay. Yo, they're telling me to rap here. No. Okay. Oh, okay. What do you hope people will take away from that? Okay, cool. So, what do I hope people take away from the passion? I think that, I don't know. I think I've said a lot of it, but life can be way more simple than the way we make it to be sometimes, and that's easier said than done. I get that. You can accuse me of being a bit hypocritical right now, because I know I'm saying this to y'all, and it's tough. Even it's tough for me to apply it sometimes. But I kid you not, y'all. It's that simple. That's the complexity and the most difficult thing about life, how simple it actually is, and the fact that we complicate it. There are no obstacles. Your worst enemy is you. My worst enemy is myself. I doubt myself all the time. I have insecurities. I don't think I'm good enough for a lot of things, even for this that I'm doing right now. It's taken a lot of self-analyzing. It's taken a lot of support from my family, from my friends, from the team at Fox, at DCD. It's all been a collaborative effort of saying, hey, we can do this. And I don't know if y'all can relate to that or not, but I've understood, and every day I understand more, that I am my worst enemy. And we have to be reminded, and I think that the passion can offer that 100%, that there is another way, that we don't have to question everything or judge ourselves in every step we take and everything we do, that we can stand up for ourselves, for what we believe in. We can believe in ourselves. We don't need anyone to give us value. We can value ourselves, and that's where it begins. We're talking about a man that didn't feel he had to prove anything to anyone, and the words of who he was never truly left his mouth. That scene with Pontius Pilate is just, it's a big eye opener, because all he had to say was, I'm not, and he doesn't. He just stays quiet, humbly quiet, because he knows who he is, and he feels he does not feel the need to make it all about him, and show off who he was. I feel like I what I'm taking away from this, one of the many things, is I know who I am, and I know I'm a work in progress, and I have a lot to learn, a lot of growing to do, but I know who I am, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with with the flaws, with it all. I accept myself. I love myself, and that's where it begins. No one could love you if you don't love yourself, and everyone's gonna take a different thing from this. I don't know what every one of you will take from this story, but I give you my word, just as I've taken that, along with many other things, you guys are gonna be able to hold on and embrace. So you guys are gonna be able to pick from the many life lessons that are presented to us in this story. You just have to be there watching. So I hope y'all get together with your families. I hope y'all open your hearts, your minds, and get ready for the ride of your lives, because the 20th is going to be unforgettable. I promise it's going to be unforgettable. So nothing, I'm excited. We're hours away. This is about to happen, y'all. It's live. Anything goes, anything can happen. So it was great talking to y'all. Thank you for the thousands that have tuned in. I know I couldn't get to all the questions, but I really appreciate y'all, and I know we're all excited to have you guys on board with us, and we're telling this for us and for you. So nothing. Bless and have a good one. Good vibes, y'all. Bye.